Valkyries, pay absolutely no attention to Giam and his douchebaggery. We are here because for whatever reason my emulator will not play sound, so it beats listening to complete silence while testing. Anyway, so we have Zangya, the ultimate power body, versus Han with the key power body. At the glacier. For the record, for future reference, because we're all going to be bidding on maps, apparently you have to specify your maps in each one. I'm pretty sure, you're still glacier, but,
Just in case, we're gonna... So, how is everyone doing?
Melee character in water. Melee character in water.
Oh my god! I think Pan would have an advantage, being that she's meant to be a B2 character here.
Well,
and they both have power body.
she has the key, but Zangya's been winning in the past, and this. Don't you dare run into. Okay, thank you.
No, I meant for the fact that both power body, one's meant to be melee, one's not.
Yeah, but one's generally a better melee character.
Yes, but power body tends to nuke down melee characters pretty heavily.
That doesn't always mean everything, though.
Look, she's not Yamcha. She's not gonna beat Pan in melee while she's fighting power body.
She did before. New Difficulty is smarter and better in melee, so... I mean, I think Pan has a little bit of an advantage, because if Pan... because it makes weaker characters stronger, and it does that because it makes them stronger in melee. So if Pan somehow becomes stronger than Zangya in melee, then yeah, maybe. But Zangya's generally the better melee character, so if they're both in melee, Zangya generally is aggressive.
You're misunderstanding me. Zangya is going to prioritize melee. Pan will not.
Hey, you say that as Zangya's winning.
She's prioritizing melee, like I said. Also, why... Oh, for a second I was like, is she breaking through power body? Anyway, for a while
and
there,
Zangya also has faster melee, so it's easier for her to punch through power body. That was a bad follow-up, Zangya. That was a bad follow-up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna knock you away and then use Psycho Thread.
Actually, according to what I was told by Burn a while ago, it's all in the damage. So someone who hits slow can break power body just as quickly as someone who hits fast, because the damage will add up to about the same in the same amount of time, or around the same amount of time. Probably not in the same amount of time.
Well, I'm not even sure if that's 100% accurate, because I've seen...
Yeah.
I know what he's saying, and I understand that. But sometimes it seems like there'll be somebody who completely misses, like, 3 of their shots. So, they don't hit him 3 times, but the 4th shot, which does hit him, completely punches through power body, and they continue with the combo.
I don't know about that.
I've seen that happen a couple times.
I don't know about
Actually,
that. But
a lot
I
through
do know
Valkyries
that the
testing.
damage does have something to do with it, because if you ever watch a Dragon Ball Warriors character try to punch through power body, it takes them significantly longer.
Unless it's Knob.
Unless they have like attack plus 50 on them. Or Nom. Because Nom. Oh dear.
And
Lord.
now they're both at max power, so they can both automatically punch through power body. So now it's whoever's going to be the better character. I really do like Master Blast on Zangya. It does a lot of damage. It adds up.
That's nice. I might start putting Master Blast on my Vegetas. For similar reasons, obviously.
Well, Scouter, sure, but...
King actually has a very, very similar... It really is incredibly similar to... It is. I'm not even joking. And if the new AI can prioritize it...
Oh, that was bad, Zangya. That was bad. That was really bad. You needed to avoid that in order to stay in this. Yep.
You still want Zangya to win, don't you?
Well, yeah, I'm sorry, I do.
And we
Because
all
because
know.
I mean, well, if Valkyries pick up Pan, then it's gonna be. I mean, they can still Valkyries can still go for Zangya in. I'm sorry, if they pick up Zangya, they can still go for Pan and free agents, but at least I will have a chance to contest that. And I do want Pan over Chi-Chi, I really do.
I get you. I get you.
I mean, I still think Zangya in general at this moment is stronger. It's just Pan, got a really good B2 off. That was Saiyan Soul and, you know, fully charged, so.
Oh yeah, I get you. I get you. Don't think I don't get you. I get you.
Yeah, but does everyone else is the question. Up, both up.
Mhm.
Both up to max power. Oh yeah, that's right. I think that was max power on Pan, and that was Saiyan Soul on Pan, so and fully charged.
That is interesting. Okay.
But if you look at it right now, Zangya hasn't been touched. Oh, and ultimate from Zangya,
Wow.
and it hits, and this is over. That was Zangya took one hit throughout this entire match. That was that was absolute domination. I'm sorry.
Yes, but I hate those types of matches.
I know, but that potential right there.
I get it, but like that happens with every character.
Yeah, but it's
Not saying Zangya is not a good character. I'm just saying like I don't
better
like.
not be saying Zangya's not a good character.
I'm just saying like that happens with everyone, and it's a once in a while thing, and it like doesn't
No,
actually.
not that one.
Halo.
Videl was key +2, power of rage, 10 days and lunches on TN. That's this one, okay? And I really do.
Hello against Great Saiyaman.
I think it's this costume I like best.
Videl versus. I wonder if they're gonna. Okay, here's the thing. Someone in the official chat brought up the idea of Videl and Saiyaman 2 being two completely different characters, and though it makes sense in the way that Adult Gohan and Saiyaman are two different characters, it kind of doesn't because they're literally the same character.
Yeah.
Like their B2s are the same, their B1s are almost the same. Their melee's the same, their rush blasters. There's nothing different about them.
Yeah.
At least Saiyaman and Adult Gohan are like two completely
different characters. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
But Gohan has the advantage of using ki, and Videl does not. Because he can do super explosive waves and stuff like that.
Yeah, that as well.
Honestly, between Zangya and Videl, I don't know what to choose. I really don't.
Zangya and Videl.
I mean,
I was like,
Yeah, to completely choose Videl over Zangya and Saiyawoman over Zangya. I would totally say that, but my worry, honestly, is that with more focus on melees, that neither of these characters will be as spammy. Because I don't think any of them have thrown out a B2 yet.
I get your worry. I get it. Don't worry. All I can say to Team Flower Power now is drop Videl for Zangya. You heard Dimension said so that Zangya is obviously just as good, so why not?
I would hate you forever. I'm sorry. I would.
Oh man.
I think in general the main reason why Videl would be better than Saiyawoman is because of that faster max power, and that's because watch, that's easy to get knocked out of, and that is not.
Yeah, and with the new difficulty, it might make a big difference.
It might make a huge difference, but it's
of course,
hard to
there is
tell.
also the damage difference between Videl and Saiyaman, too.
Yeah. Hard.
That always makes a difference as well.
But if you get more max power and ults off, I mean, because that was super -1, and a max power Desperado Rush did, I think it was 12,000 damage. I'm not sure if that was because of the knockback or not, but
I don't know. Look, all they gotta do is decide what they want the Videl character to be: a ult spammer, a regular spammer, and which form of Videl fits that better.
I think spam is spam, and at the moment, I don't know. It's hard to tell.
Uh,
It's really hard to tell.
alt spam is a completely different thing than regular spam.
But
You gotta.
yeah, but if you spam, you spam.
I get what you're saying, but it really isn't the same. Like building, like let me use the example of Nappa. Building Nappa as an alt spammer was a completely different challenge than building him as a regular spammer.
You never
Bre-
tried to build him as an old spammer. The only old
No,
spammer
no,
you gave
no,
him was Savior. He doesn't have a max power B1. You can't build him as an old spammer.
no,
He just happened to use it.
no. There's different ways to build alt spammers, if they don't have max power B1s. It was literally we're gonna give up all his B2 damage in any way possible to increase his chances of getting to max power. We throw light body on him if we could. We would give him key +2 when we could. We'd stack launch of support and fighting spirit and key +1 on him.
Regardless, Videl is completely kicking Saiyawoman's ass.
But is it because of the B1?
I don't.
Because as far as I see, they're the same character, and it could go either way.
It's the same build. It's the same AI. It's everything's the same except Videl's just kicking ass.
Yeah, you see, because they're literally the same character, I just see, oh, this time Videl's winning.
Well, one of them was because of the ult. She got the ult faster and didn't let the other one get the ult off.
Well, if you saw that happen, then yeah, that is something different. You know what I'm saying.
But in general, Videl is spamming more than the Saiyawoman.
And my printer went off for some reason. That's good to hear.
But Saiyawoman's trying to bring this back, but I think it's too little, too late. Transforming into.
Anyway, my point was to build an old spammer is different. You can either do it with the super way, which basically gives up the chances of being a regular spammer. Or you could do it in the key plus way, which they can still spam normally.
Videl / Saiyawoman 1.
But their damage output will be significantly lacking if they don't use their ultimate or hit.
Which was like, what was it? Power of the Strong or whatever on Bardock. Style of the Strong. Okay, Fasha attack +2. Nope, that's Vanishing Rush. That's the other one. Attack +2, Common Master Series, Master Strike, Crit Fast Attack, Denda's Majin Buu. Voices.
Use the versing.
Great Ape Fasha with no. Attack +2, Master Strike Series, Vanishing Rush, Majin Buu. With the creepy costume.
Oh, that Majin Buu is always so good and strong.
Majin Buu.
Very so strong.
Buu. Can you imagine having Majin Buu in an Australian accent? Buu, eat you up. That was horrible.
I don't. I was gonna say I don't know what sort of accent that is. Hey, wake you up. Boo's having difficulties.
I just remember that episode of Cat Dog with that guy with the accent. It's like, oh, that stings, and oh, I love it. Just like, oh dear.
Oh God. If this isn't counted as racist, I don't know what does.
Hey, look, B2 that actually hits. Okay.
What, B2's hit? Bullshit.
Fasha's B2 actually hit. Because the other Fasha ran into it.
Lie. B2s don't hit in this game.
The B2 is a lie.
B2s only hit
Like
if the
the
other person
cake.
lets them hit. Because they think it's shiny.
What if I didn't want to buy the potion? What about quests? If you don't know what that is, oh my god. Go to YouTube and look up ... Just type it out. DOT. Oh, hysteric Saiyan lady, and it hits.
Ow! That is sexy.
Yes, being beat up by a hysteric Saiyan dyke lady is sexy.
Dyke lady.
I'm sorry. Have you not seen Team 4 Star's version of this?
I've seen it. No, it's just I always imagine Master Roshi in that position. That's why I
Alright.
always think kinky.
So non-vanishing rush wins?
You gotta stare it with me anytime.
I mean, if anybody's gonna use vanishing rush, it's probably Fasha, but it's extremely situational, I suppose.
Warriors, Lineage, and Fasha. Try it.
No, don't try it. We don't want to get them.
Fasha's... No, I'm a nice guy.
I know.
When
We're
I
all
want to
nice
be.
people when we're trying to help.
Yeah. She dodges
Like-
a hell of a lot, even without Wild Sense, so...
Like,
and
pick up Zangya. I mean, what?
that is totally to your advantage and not Dimensions.
I,
Totally.
being completely honest, I think it's both, actually.
Or do you just want it to be?
No, I actually really do think Zangya is stronger than Pan. I really do. If we manage to pick up Pan, I would never put Pan against Zangya, like ever. It's just not something I do. I'd probably bench Pan, honestly.
Like, when Zangya's... What? I don't think Zangya would be the biggest threat on Valkyries.
No, not the biggest threat on the Valkyries, but a bigger, like, it's not, I would not have Pan versus Zangya if Pan was on my team.
I sort of get what you're coming from. Yeah, I sort of get it.
I still think Pan's a lot better than Chi-Chi, which I still have to test, but, you know.
No, that's fair.
So I think I think Zangya is better than Pan, which is better for the Valkyries, and I think Pan's better than Chi-Chi, which is good for me, so. And player 1 wins again, so that is your test for today. Unless you get another one in which I can do another test, so. Bye. I said, bye, come on.